Hey everybody, Derek from Mac Gaming here with part 2 of Resident Evil 8 on the M1 MacBook Air. First of all, what we're seeing here on screen, the settings that were used while recording footage of this game on the M1 MacBook Air. And as a quick reminder, I do want to mention that this is the entry-level M1 MacBook Air. This is the weakest M1 out there right now, with only 7 GPU cores and 8 gigabytes of RAM. And in addition to this, it is passively cooled. That means that there are no fans. It's basically the aluminum chassis which is responsible for the cooling of the system. Now, in my previous videos, some of you asked me, why was I showing footage at 30 and at 60 frames per second? Well, the reason behind that is because I consider that this game isn't going to run, your experience isn't going to be as good at 60 FPS, whereas at 30, I consider that it's actually more enjoyable. Why? Well, this video speaks for itself. As you guys can see, once the player gets past the fence, the frame rate drops to 43. We're going to see lots of frame pacing issues, stuttering, hiccups, and all in all, the game's going to feel choppy. You're not going to get that smooth experience. In my opinion, I'd rather have a smooth experience at 30 FPS instead of a choppy, trying to reach 60 FPS. Now, that said, it is amazing to see how Resident Evil 8, a AAA game, is running on a fanless computer. This is a great example of how the Metal 3 API can perform, how, Macs are ready for gaming if developers want to. And, all in all, it comes to show that you can game on a Mac, especially on the entry-level M1 MacBook Air. You will be able to play Resident Evil 8 on your Mac, even if it's just at 30 FPS, which isn't that bad considering that, back in the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One days, we were used to playing at 1080p 30 FPS. More so on the Xbox One, which resolution was usually, dropped to around 900p. So, as you guys can see, the game isn't doing bad at all. Like, I wouldn't play it with that 60 FPS frame limit. It just struggles to reach. You guys can see also how temperatures are just going through the roof. We're seeing here 93, 94, 95 degrees, and that's just way too much for the M1 MacBook Air. It's just going to start spreading heat all over the system. The rest of the components will be definitely affected by it, especially the battery, which will, probably shorten its life. So all in all, guys, this is Resident Evil 8 on the M1 MacBook Air. I am profoundly amazed at just the fact of we're able to play. You just need to pair a controller, get it ready, and play the game. But, just keeping those caveats in mind, 1080p 60 FPS won't be an option here. And, all in all, settings are set to medium low. We only have 8 gigabytes of RAM. You guys can see that the game is RAM hungry. So that's why I want to test the game on the M1 Mac Mini with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I want to see how first that 8th core, see how that helps, boost performance, if it does at all. Also the extra RAM, see how the game profits from those extra 8 gigabytes. It probably will profit quite a bit since right now it's using 7.14 gigabytes of RAM, and that's shared with the system. So, there's lots of bottlenecks here. But all in all, guys, it's just amazing to see how, that Metal API performs and, where we're heading to with gaming on the Apple Silicon systems. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will post more videos. Actually, I'm thinking about uploading a video with this game at 30 FPS so we can see how, system resources are doing, and especially that temperature. Like, I highly recommend not playing this game, at least, with that temperature. It will affect your system overall. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. There's lots of stuff going on in the Mac world, especially in the gaming department, so stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.
Even better. Mother Miranda's gonna love you. Wait, you're whining. We're almost there.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining fools. Furthermore, I can assure you, if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I shall deliver them
Way ugly! I want to see! He's away!
Brother, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so... gauche. What do we...
Jesus Christ!
That's right. Run for your life. Very nice, Ethan. You're still alive? Impressive.
Oh, shit. Shit!
My word. You truly are as strong as they say. Oh, you didn't think I'd let you get away, did you? Gotta keep Donna and Moreau entertained. So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked,